Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Pathfinder. On the last episode I had an interesting time getting stuck in on this new mod pack and kind of died a couple of times. Well no, the first time, I didn't die a couple of times. First time I found a glitch where, I don't know, the world spawned like totally flat with nothing but ocean. And the second time I had a world where I had mobs, even though this is supposed to be a peaceful mod pack. And then sleeping in a bed with in one of these RF tools dimensions kind of blew me up a little bit. So I'm here back on a third attempt to actually create a world. So this is a brand new world, opened up things such as bags and stuff. As somebody mentioned, I actually brought the Sterling generator with me this time to actually burn it, which is quite nice. And yeah. So we're all set to go. Before I start doing any kind of building or anything like that, I would also like to say thank you for all of you guys that have subscribed recently after finding this video. It's been absolutely fantastic. My channel's been stagnating lately, and it's been nice to see a lot of new people come and join the channel. So thank you to all the new people who have joined my community, my little community here. So what do we want to get on with today? So I think up to last week we were looking to make the dialing device and the matter transmitter, and what I didn't realise is that these recipes have been heavily skewed in favour of like early game. So as you can see, all it takes is a small amount of wood to actually make the dialing device. So we are just going to grab some wood like so. Get some spruce wood as well. Apparently there's a quest later on which actually gives you like your inventory space. So we're going to need a chest like so, I think. We're going to need some planks. There we go, another thing. So do I have enough to make this now? No, I do not. I think I need a little bit more wood. There we go. So oops, so daisy. Apparently that's popped up now, which is bizarre. I have no idea what would do that. So dialing device, and we want the matter transmitter, I believe, which requires a little bit more wood again. Okay, there we go. That should be enough to make the dialing device as well. Nope, matter transmitter, sorry. That's what I want to make. There we go. So that should be done. Okay, so we've made the dialing device and the matter transmitter. So we get some toast and a reward bag. So let's grab that. So we get a liquid node dimlet. Fair enough. And then let's see what's next in the quest book. So across to here. So the damp air on the Pathfinder feels dull after the vibrance of being outside, but the hum of generators awaits. Now that we know exactly what you can do with these dimlets, and now that you've got a renewable source of power, it's time to research a few of the unknown ones. So that's when we get back to the Pathfinder, which we shall do in a second. But also, since I got to the world, this quest line's unlocked, which is basically going around finding different things to find. So we need to start mining, which I will do in a minute, and we also need some seeds. First of all, we're going to try and figure out a way back to the ship. So let's, so what do I need to do? Let me just double check. So let's go back to Voyager. We need to go back to, not Odyssey, but Cortez. So, so all we need to do is construct the transmitter and the dialing device, as the receiver is already here, as well as a source of power. There are many available within your mind as you have done some of the reading during the voyage. Some of these include the survivalist generator or the Sterling generator. There are many more you could potentially make with just a little more mining. Okay, so we need to head down this way, I think, to the... So this is the matter receiver and the matter transmitter. So these need to be powered up with redstone flux, I think. So do I really need to have them here? So this is just where I come into the world, whereas I could probably have this kind of closer to my base, I suppose. I don't know, let's plonk them down, say here for example. So have the matter transmitter, Sterling generator, and the what's it called? The dialing device. So I'm going to need to power these. I'm going to need to power this up somehow. So I'm going to need to go and get some fuel. So let's see what we can find. Is there a kind of an easy kind of source of coal around here, or am I going to have to like make some charcoal or something like that? So let's just have a little bit of an explore. If it starts to get dark, we'll head back fairly pronto. But as you can see, there are no more mobs apart from passive mobs now, which is quite good. So we don't have to worry about them. Ah, here we go. We have found some coal with an easy reach, which is quite nice. This mod pack has been updated since the last time I played, so I may actually be able to sleep now. I'm not sure. I will try that out in a creative world before, or just like a kind of a random world before attempting it in this world, because I actually want to keep this world now. So it's going to, come on, let me down there. So there is some more coal down there, but we are going to have to get back before it gets too dark and I can't see where I'm going. So let's, so we've got a little bit of coal now, which is good. So we can head back to my matter transmitter and receiver, which is just over here. At least we have plenty of food to be going on with for now. We've got toast and apples and all sorts, so very nice. Let's just eat an apple, which apparently is not doing very much for me. So yeah, we really do need a better source of food at some point. There we go, chow down a few apples. How'd you like them apples? And then what I'm just going to do is start plonking in. So does this require, yeah, they both require redstone flux, so we're just going to let them charge up for a second. Got plenty of charcoal and coal there. So yeah, definitely a good idea to bring the Stirling generator with me this time. So you get this in the ship, and I actually remember to pick it up this time before coming into this world. Otherwise, I would have had to... Let me just have a quick look at the recipe for it on this particular mod pack. So I would need some stone, a basic... Okay, so it's not too difficult in this mod pack. It's just some stone. I would need a little bit of iron and a little bit of redstone. So that would be... oh yeah, there's equivalent exchange. There's a new equivalent exchange on this particular mod pack, I think. So we've got Project E, which is similar to the old equivalent exchange, which is quite nice. So at least we've got plenty of food to be going along with for now in this particular world. So we're just going to let this charge up a little bit. I don't know how much power it requires, but at least we can actually dial the Pathfinder from here, which is quite cool. So we will do that in a minute. Nights don't last particularly long on this world, so which is a good thing. The hell is up there? That is really weird. I cannot actually see what that is. But it's some kind of like floating island by the looks of things, which is interesting to say the least. Is there anything else we can be getting along with for now? Not until we get back to the Pathfinder. But we will start doing some mining as well. So I don't know whether it's worth making some other tools. So I could do is make myself a shovel and then also making some... Can I actually use... Let's have a quick look. Can I actually use stone tools as... We kind of go back here. So stone hatchet. Can I actually make stone bound tools? I'm not sure. Let me figure this out. So I need to make where are my patterns? That's what I'm looking for. So let me see if I can actually make a pickaxe head and see if I can actually use it. So I can actually use it, I think. So what I can then do is if we grab a little bit of wood, so let me put get some spruce wood out. Put that, so I need to take that one out. Oops, daisy, that would just go on the floor, or did it stay in there? No, it's just disappeared. Oh, there it is on the floor over there. So let's dump some stuff. So I need to dump you there. I'm going to need a little bit more wood. Just realised. Here we go. So I'm going to make a slightly better pickaxe. So let's do that. And then what I'm going to need to do is, I just realised I only actually needed one piece of wood, which is a bit derpy of me. Because I can actually do that. There we go. So, and then what we can then do, if we go into here, we can actually hopefully make a stone pickaxe rather than a wooden pickaxe, which is a lot nicer. So just dump you in there. Oh, we actually have some cobblestone. Oh yeah, I brought some with me. I remember now. How are these charging up? How are they going? So I've almost got through all that coal. So I'll grab that charcoal instead. Put you in there. I want to get plenty of power. I don't want to be short on dialing back at all, so I'd rather just make sure these are charged up as fully as possible before heading back. So we also need a shovel head, and we probably need an axe head. There we go. So let's grab a little bit more cobblestone. I think we can just make some sticks instead. So let me... Oops, daisy. Let me make them so we can grab the sticks, and then if we take you out, you should be able to make an axe. Make a hatchet and a shovel head pattern. There we go. So yeah, in some mod packs you can't use stone bound tools. You have to actually make things like flint and stuff like that instead. As you can see, the nights are pretty short here. It's already getting close to daytime, which is pretty cool. But what we will do is make ourselves a shovel. There we go. One shovel. And we want an axe. There we go. So we can just use a stick instead of a tool rod, which is just kind of bypasses things a little bit. So we have got ourselves a few more tools now. We are going to want to make ourselves some more torches for when we're mining as well. There we go. So let's make ourselves some torches. Oh, apparently it's a 1-to-1 recipe on this. That wasn't good. I did not realise that. Let me have a quick look at torch. Is there a better way of making these? No, there is not. What about carpenter's torches? So apparently this might be a better way of doing it. This might be a better way of doing it, making carpenter's torches, which I did not realise. Okay, so that is just sticks around some wood. You get carpenter's blocks, and then one of them with some coal actually makes more torches, which I did not know. Note to self. So that's fully charged, that's charging up. I'm going to go back and get a little bit more of that coal that I saw and try and make some of those carpenter's ones maybe. Would be a good idea. And then we shall head back to the Pathfinder soon and then see what it tells us to do there. Because I might want to come back and grab all of this stuff. I don't know yet. So it's got a piece of coal there. So we don't want to stand the water too long. And this is taking forever to mine as well. So let me just head down there, and then we'll head back up. Ooh, come on. Come on. There we go. Marvellous. So I don't know whether or not this is going to be the only time I come to this Dimlit or not, but I shall see. Haven't decided quite yet. Depends on, because this is quite a nice world, it's quite pleasant. And it depends what other Dimlits I need to go to. But so yeah, some kind of like thing up there to go to, but I have no idea what it's for. Let's have a quick explore around, see what else we can find. Anything else worth investigating around here? So we've got some sand, very nice. I'd say I don't really have to worry about going into like dark. Ooh, some more coal, that's what I wanted. Let's grab some of you. So, yeah, I don't know what I was going to say there. I was about to say something witty and interesting, I'm sure. So let's climb up here. So that's gravel on this particular mod pack. On this texture pack even, sorry. So yeah, I'm playing with a slightly different texture pack that I would usually. This is the Invictus. This is the Invictus texture pack, which is kind of I think it's made by the Sortex team, so it's fairly similar. So you will see some similarities between this and oops, daisy. Just throwing away my pickaxe there. So yeah, you will see some similarities between this and the Sortex texture pack, but it's not quite exactly the same. So we're just going to make our way out of here, back to a little kind of sheltered area. Pick up some things. This way. Here we go. So, how are we doing over here? So, let me see if I'm about making those torches. I want to see if this recipe actually works. So what was it? It was grab some sticks and then it goes around a piece of wood, I believe. Let's turn it all into wood. There we go. So, it was wood surrounded by sticks, makes one of these carpenter's blocks. And that makes 8 carpenter's torches, so that's pretty cool. Just toss that away for a second. There we go. So I want to see if these actually... Okay, so they only go in stacks of like 32, so let's just dump some stuff in here. We need that food. Put the ordinary torches away and see if we can make do with these new ones. So, do they actually work? I don't know if they provide light or not. But they do dig up quite easily, which is nice. So how are we doing for this? So we're going to see if we have enough power to go back to the Pathfinder. So let's do that. So a dial. Dial is okay. So that did say power was too low, but so it's dialed. So we're going to see if we can go back to the Pathfinder. Fingers crossed, everybody. Hopefully we won't die. I might charge it up a little bit more. I'm really paranoid that I'm about to die here. So let me just put in a little bit more coal just to be on the safe side. So I don't know how much power it takes to dial it back, but just going to charge up a little bit more before we head back. So I do my quest book. Let's take the just in case I'm not coming back, I want to take as much stuff as possible. So I'll leave the hatchet here. Take the shovel. Let's take some bread. Wheat's not that important. Toast might be a little bit more important though. Let's leave some of these carpenter's torches behind, take the toast with me, just to be on the safe side. See you, fish. Wow, that really doesn't do that much in terms of my hunger, does it? The hell was that? Is that, that's weird. I've suddenly got a book on me. What's it for? Food journal, spice of life. Okay, so this actually tells me what I've been eating. Fair enough. Did not know that. Bizarre. Never seen that before. So this has got quite a bit of power now, so I'm thinking of jumping in. So let's see if we can get back to the Pathfinder quick. Okay, so we're heading back to the Pathfinder. Here we go, we're back, guys. Back in the Pathfinder. So let's check the quest book again. So gonna dump that Dimlit in there. Let's see what it says. So we want Voyager, don't we? Intrepid I don't think we've unlocked yet. No, we have not. So yeah, we need to use the Dimlit Researcher. So Okay, in the strongbox near the crates, you'll find quite a few unknown dimlits. It's time to remedy that situation. Simply place the unknown dimlits in the left-hand slot of the Dimlit Researcher's interface, and they will be examined and turned into something more useful. So we've got some unknown dimlits here, so let's grab a couple of them like so. Where's Dimlit Researcher? It's around here somewhere. There it is, Dimlit Researcher. Like so. So we just put them in there. It's just going to... So material, white stain, clay, dimlet. Digit 7, so we have now used the Dimlit Researcher. Okay, so we actually have to like stand right on top of it, like so. There we go. So we can claim reward, which apparently will just fall on the floor. Fair enough. So let's put some of these things back. Let's go pick them up. So we've managed to pick up way too much stuff here. So let's put some of that fish in there. See what we get from the wall bag. More bread. Okay. So nothing that we really need. More fish apparently. Some cooked salmon. Very nice. So we did have cooked fish. We've got time, evening, dimlet. So what's it telling us to do now? So you look at these new dimlets. Most of them you'll probably have no idea what they do. You fish about the ship for a short while to locate a book of research that may provide you some insight. So we're looking for alien constructs. That's what I'm looking for. So okay, so apparently I just like have to dither around for a second and then it tells me what to do. So biome dimlets, as simply as they may appear, biome dimlets are actually very useful. So does this charge up? Yeah, this does charge up because this is starting to run out of... Did I just complete something there? Challenger? Not Challenger. So I'm on to Excalibur now. So examining certain dimlets, you realise something. Certain dimlets are less complicated than others and could easily be replicated. These dimlets would be fairly simple and not allowing but something is new. So a task where the player has to craft specific items. So effect non-dimlet and terrain void dimlet. Okay. So we need to like dump some stuff here. So I could go back to my other dimlet, my other kind of little created world in a second. Figure out how much power it took me to get there, and then start going to other dimlets. Don't know whether or not I need to charge this up at all, or whether or not it's not worth going back. I can't quite tell at the moment. I'm kind of in two minds about whether or not I want to go back to my little world. But hey ho. So, oops-a-daisy. Throw that away. Pick that back up. So let's grab some more dimlets. Why the hell did that chuck on the floor? That's really weird. Liquid molten bronze. For some reason these are just going on the floor. I have no idea why. Ah, there's an effect non-dimlet. Very nice. So we've managed to find some useful dimlets, which is good. Here we go. Grab all you up. Throw them into my iron chest here. Oh, my hardened strongbox, sorry. So what other dimlets do we need? So I needed an effect non-dimlet, which I've got. Crafting paradise. So I've got an effect. So what do I need to do? So these dimlets would be fairly simple and not allow... So examining certain dimlets, you realise something. Creating certain dimlets are less complicated than others and can be easily replicated. These dimlets would be fairly simple and not allow for much, but it is something new. So what have I got to do? So let me have a quick look at effect non-dimlet. So how do I make that? So that is some iron, some dragon fruit, and some paper. Okay. So maybe I do have to go back to my other world and actually, get some stuff like iron and things. So let's have a look at Bellafron. So maybe I actually have to do some mining in my other world and then come back here, which would probably be a good idea. So I got my head from where I apparently died, I think. Was that from my first one? I have no idea, but apparently I've got my head here, which is interesting. So maybe I have to go back to the other world and actually do some mining, because I can't make these dimlets without like an iron ingot or paper, and I also need some kind of fruit or something to make an effect non-dimlet. So yeah, looking like cherry, star fruit, apple. Oh, okay, so I need fruit and iron basically, and I don't have any of that here, so I will have to go back to my other world and do some mining by the looks of things. So tabular creation matrix. Apparently that goes into... Oh right, that makes some of these empty dimensions. Whoops-a-daisy. So yeah, these all need power. Where the hell are these getting power from? That's what I want to know. These are all kind of like all nicely powered up, and I can't see any way that they're gaining power, if that makes sense. Very weird. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to go back to my other world and... What's the word I'm looking for? Start doing some mining, and then bring some stuff back. So I'm going to try and hit up all of these ones and then come back in the next episode, because I won't be able to do the effect none or the terrain. Let's have a look at terrain void dimlet. Here we go, terrain void. Yep, that is brick, iron, and paper. So yeah, I'm going to need some stuff to actually craft this. So I'm going to head back to my other world, do some mining, which is probably what I should have done beforehand. So I'm going to have to go through this Bellerophon quest line. So yeah, I'll start going through this and see what we can find, and then bring some stuff back here. I don't know how this is going to get powered up once this gets like kind of totally wiped out, but yeah, I'll figure some stuff out. I'm going to make sure to make some backups of my world, so that if anything does go wrong for like any unknown reason, I should be able to just kind of like reload it, and then won't have to start right from the beginning. But yeah, so we've got some more dimlits here as well. There we go. Okay, so I am going to leave the episode. What the hell was that? Was that F? So we've got. Fair enough, I have no idea what that's for, but yeah, I'm going to leave the episode here for now, as I've got some off-camera work to do. So we go for 20 minutes anyway, which is a reasonable length of time. So, as always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you've enjoyed the episode. If you're still new to the channel and haven't hit that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. But apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.